This is the moment we've been waiting for. The Roxy Pro final is already set and ready to go, featuring two former runner-ups in the world. Tyler Wright representing Australia, taking on the California superstar Courtney Conlogue for a chance to take the Jeep yellow jersey down to Bells Beach. The stage is set. Our beach is soaking wet with the rain, but the crowd is not going anywhere to see who's going to be on top of the first event of the Samsung Galaxy Championship Tour. Joe Turpel alongside one of the most successful surfers of all time, and Martin Potter. We start making our predictions pots at the early rounds of competition. Who's going to make the finals for the men's and women's side of thing? And a lot of the big names that we had written down to start have been long gone, except for a couple in the women's final. Tyler Wright already got underway.
Yeah, exactly. World number 2, Courtney Conlogue as well. I mean, these two ladies, well, we would not surprise that both of them are in the final, and they've both opened their account really quickly as well. So Courtney Conlogue with just a 5.17 on her opening wave. Tyler Wright answers right back, just keeping the pressure on, milking this one through the inside, and I'm sure they've been watching the semi-finals very, very closely. This was Courtney Conlogue's opening wave. Nice vertical surfing there with that tail tap drop, so critical stuff for Courtney Conlogue. Nice, solid. I think probably, Joe, two of the most powerful women surfers on the planet right here. And they are both in the final. It is going to be a power matchup as we see just solid rail-to-rail maneuvers. We're going to see a little bit of innovation too, though.
Now Tyler carving through this inside track as we transition to live action. Right, keeping that rail in the water and that energy down the line. Waves trimmed in size, but she can step on the finish and she hammers it shut. So Tyler Wright moving quickly to take over the start. She won the opening exchange of 6 to Courtney's 5.17.
Now I'm good. I'm not dying at all. I'm just like feeling a lot of pain. And you know, besides that, I'm happy with my result. You know, I was surfing good, board was good, and yeah.
So as far as the doctors have seen you, what's the prognosis going forward?
Yeah, now I'm going straight to the hospital to take the X-ray and MRI, you know, to see if there's like any bones involved or something like that. So just to make sure it's like kind of possible muscular, you know, injury. So thank you guys.
Thank you very much, Felipe Toledo and Strider Wazalewski, for that quick update. We'll touch on that in a moment as we have live action in the final out front with Tyler Wright driving hard into the pocket. Money section, hammers it again, and now she'll keep on swinging, showcasing that powerful attack. And now here comes the patience in her game. She's keeping her speed as she'll trim this little inside corner, lights it up for one more turn before she'll step off. Battle continues with Tyler and Courtney Conlogue. And quickly, Felipe Toledo, what a little legend. He was the guy to beat, hands down. Gave us a perfect 10, suffering an injury. You hate seeing anybody in pain, but he's still smiling and ready to recover, and he'll be firing at Bells Beach. And could be in a good position to get first priority in a second as we look at the pace of that ski out the back. Always a tough decision if you're going to jump on the back or try to keep on working.
Oh, look at that powerful turn there from Tyler Wright. She's got her feet just right on that pad, constantly just jamming that board in the pocket. Now, rail-to-rail surfing is bar none some of the best we've seen so far. Clean, smooth surfing, just connecting the dots, and you know that's going to be a great score. She's going to go up into the excellent range for sure. She's got a 6.0. She's trying to improve on a 5.30. She's done that and some. So Tyler Wright starting to crank it up. Looks like she's got a hell of a lot left in the tank. Both these young ladies probably some of the fittest on tour. You know, obviously we know Courtney's done a lot of hard work constantly. I mean, she's you know, been up at as one of the fittest girls on tour for the last few years. But Tyler Wright starting to do a lot of hard work of her own, and she is looking absolutely deadly right now. A lot of work to be done though by both at the moment. Tyler Wright with just the nod as Courtney utilizes her priority, Joe.
Courtney's looking for the 8.4 front side snap. A lot of speed on this wave. Now it's starting to slow down. So after solid momentum out of the first two turns, that wave stopped short. She'll still be chasing the 8.4 and the lead with 18:30 to go. As she leads this final with an 8.17 and a 6.0. Conlogue in the 5 range at the moment and needs an 8.40. They're not leaving the beach because they only get the world's best this one time a year to perform, to set up a world title campaign. Tyler's going to roll in with priority. He's got a clean-looking wedge coming off the rock. She'll do that stylish layback draw in the pocket. Quick to snap. Sets that line for a full roundhouse. Tight rebound, sets her up out in front for the open face hook. Looking to improve on a 6-point ride as she will get out of there with 14 to go.
Well, it didn't have that inside connection, but I think all the damage was done. You know, those 3 big opening turns are absolutely amazing. I mean, Tyler Wright's shown some variety. She's shown unbelievable restraint in the sense of she's not trying to oversurf the wave. She's taking her time with her turns. And when you do that, you know, they just become really clean and fresh with very few mistakes. So Tyler Wright, I think, is going to improve on that 6, and she's going to extend her lead over Courtney Conlogue.
So Tyler Wright trying to add her name on the list as a multiple-time event champ, as we'll see that roll in. Clean wedge to start, Potts.
Yeah, beautiful layback. That's a trademark Tyler Wright move. Nice little click of the tail right there, and then watch how she sets the rail and just drives all the way back around into that whitewater, which literally slingshots her back out into that open face. It's all about keeping your speed, keeping that down the line momentum. Tyler Wright did exactly that and is looking down the barrel of another good score.
So Tyler with that clean rhythm had a 6 to better. She turns in a 6.5. So just improving. Conlogue now is going to be reaching for an 8.90 as we only have 12:50 remaining in the Roxy Pro final. Their domination, not just at this event, but with world titles over the last few seasons. It's amazing when you look at the past world champs on the women's side. You see Moore and Gilmore just trading places. Back to action with now Tyler Wright. Snap to slide and her foot goes off the tail and she ends up going down. She did improve on her total before we went to break, but that's going to remain the same after that last fall.
You know, no, I guess sometimes that happens. You know, you can't control Mother Nature. Courtney's having a look at this one, rolling the dice.
She will take it on, and for just a moment. The wave's not standing up, so the Californian kicks out. Priority right back to Tyler with 6:40 to go.
A little bit of mistake right there from Courtney.
This is what these guys work so hard for behind the scenes, all that hard work to try to take out event titles. Back to the action with Tyler up. A couple of casual cars. She steps off. 4:30 remaining.
Yeah, time's ticking away for Courtney, that's for sure.
Tyler's last year started off relatively slow for her standards. This is Courtney. Looking for the 8-9. Taps it off the top. Quick fade. Hasn't had too much to work with. This one's bending away, so she has to get out of there. Tyler's on the next one, and it's looking better.
Oh.
But she goes down on her first turn.
So 1 minute 50 seconds remaining. I think Tyler's going to maintain priority because she is the furthest one out.
You have to have multiple wins to take out a world championship. Conlogue had 3 CT wins last year and still finished runner-up.
That's how hard it is. I mean, Joanne DeFay, you know, won an event and she was struggling to qualify. So Tyler Wright up and riding.
This is Tyler now going for broke. Throws the tail off the top. She's incomplete. Now with 45 seconds, Courtney Conlogue will have priority and the lineup. What a run for Tyler Wright representing Australia as she takes out her second Roxy Pro Gold Coast title to start off the season, #1 in the world. She'll be wearing the yellow jersey heading into Bells as she leads on the Jeep leaderboard. She wanted this moment to come true. Last year, after that loss at Lower Trestles really stung. She got better and better ever since. And now, world #1 Tyler Wright is really in a solid run to a world title race.
You know what? She wasn't in that world title race last year. It's the first time for a long time she's been in that situation. And I guarantee you she's not going to let that happen again.
A big role for Courtney as well, starting off this season #2 in the world, her first final ever at the Roxy Pro Gold Coast. And Tyler making it look so easy. Points to the sky. She's got her big brother, Owen Wright, watching this final in a little comfy spot with his girlfriend. He showed up right before the final started, and he's hiding out, but he's so proud of his little sister, Tyler, who's taking over the world. We're taking a look at a little victory lap from our new world #1.
Well, yellow jersey down at Bell's, that's going to feel good for Tyler, that's for sure. She's well and truly on track. Whatever she's doing, she's got to keep that going. There's that smile. She's been very serious, very composed through this entire event, and now she can enjoy the spoils of victory.
A big moment for Tyler, your 2016 Roxy Pro Gold Coast champion, and she had such a crazy draw. All the current world champions she had to head into, starting with Gilmore in the quarters, three-time world champ Carissa Moore, who historically she's had trouble with, not this year in 2016.